Residents of a small coastal town in New Brunswick want to clear the air, literally. They say their community is suffering from a horrible smell. These are images from Beaurivage where people say a rotten stench is coming from a nearby shell processing plant. It's so bad, residents launched a Stop the Stink campaign. Arnold Vautour is the mayor of Beaurivage. Mayor Vautour, thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
I guess I have to start with this. Just how bad is the smell in your town today?
Well, the smell since they started up in this spring, I would say every day the smell is very terrible. Like I've been getting tons of calls and emails about this smell that this company, coastal shell company, is releasing in the air. It's really bad. You know, I'm getting calls even from people, from citizens, asking me to go at their place because the smell is inside their house, I'm getting a lot of those calls every day. And like you said, people the smell has been going on for many years, and they're fed up and they want to get rid of that smell, and we want to get rid of that smell also. Like the town of Beaurivage, especially in the Richelieu ward, we have a nice area where we can develop this area to be a tourism place for people to come. And we're asking a lot of questions on this. With this smell, will not get people in here, tourism in here to enjoy themselves.
So this is a shell recycling plant that takes waste shells from lobster, crab, whatever, and processes it to make a fertilizer. And the smell
fertilizer, and also I think they do also like medicine and so on, and that's sent to Asia and some and those countries.
But so what I've been reading,
what happening this year is that I think it's worse this year because they had a factory also in Kapali, Cape Ball, and they used to do the processing of the crab shell. And they were saying the crab shell, when they do process the crab shell, there's a strong smell of the crab smell. And this company burned this winter. And now what they're doing, all the shells from the crab shells and the lobster are processed here in the town of Beaurivage in the Richelieu ward. And so that means they're doing more products, and saying that the crab smells more. I think it's a big reason why we're getting more complaints of people, right, because of the smell that's is released in the air.
So some of the reading I've done, people say the smell is so bad it makes their eyes water. When they go outside to go to their car, they have to hold their breath, you know, because otherwise it might make them gag. And it's getting into the sewer system and coming into their houses through like the drains in their bathtubs and in their sinks. And in a hot summer, people can't have their window open and they can't have their air exchange systems on. I mean, how do you solve this?
We have done the sewer system, and the sewer system, according to our General Works staff, they're saying the sewer system they're in regulation, they're okay. Mm-hmm. But the smell coming from the air is so bad that I know I went at many occasions to go and have a look and smell of the smell, and it is really terrible. And exactly what's happening is that every day the people are looking what direction the wind is going to be today, because the wind direction will tell them if they're going to get smelled overnight or during the next day, and so on and so on. So when the wind direction goes in certain direction, that's where the smell will be for that day or the next few days. Right. And it is a bad smell, and it goes like they can't put their heat pumps on or air conditions on, and they can't open their windows and so on at night because the smell will get in their house. And at some case, I'm getting calls from citizens saying that the smell is inside their home, and they want me to go and have a look and smell inside their home. And I know they're not lying. I know they're saying the truth. I believe them because I smelled it a lot of times, and I know the smell is not really a good for the town of Beaurivage.
Right. So you're a town of about 1,400 people, I think, and jobs in rural Atlantic Canada. I know it's tough. This plant was supposed to create, 75, 76 jobs? I mean, has the economic benefit of this operation even been worth it? I mean, are the jobs there?
In 2006, they said they would create 74 jobs, and also there would be no smell. Everything would be in order with no smells. But since 2006 to 2007, I got a report, a resume of all the activity during 2016 from the KCAT committee, and I listened to what they were saying, and they said from 2016 to 2018, which was a different company. It was Omar Shell that owned it at the time. Yep. And I looking at what the reports that they've been giving out, they say like they're supposed to fix the problem every year, fix this and fix that. And since 2016 up to today, there's nothing been really done to correct the smell. And now what they're saying now is that I'm working also with the company and see what they need to do to correct this problem, the smell problem. And also they have also at nighttime some of the citizens are hearing like a buzz sounding all night, like an airplane going over their house. And so what the company is saying is that they will put in place new equipment. The equipment will solve the problems 100% the smell. Okay, but there's some look back behind that is that new equipment would cost $2 million. Okay. Right. And I'm not sure today if they have the funding available to buy that new equipment. And also what they told me is that once they have the funding in place and they order that equipment or have it made up, it will take a year to before they can put all that in operation and then see if it works.
You can't live like this for another year, though, can you? You and your residents can't live like that for another year. I mean, surely the provincial government can step in and do something here, can't they?
No, we honestly, like, we can't go like ASAP. It needs to be fixed ASAP. Yeah. And we had a meeting last Thursday with the province and to discuss the issue that we are having at the town with the smell and so on and so on. And they came up. It's always the same response. Like what they're doing is that they're giving the company a permit for pre-operate for 3 months, and then the company is supposed to come up with with a plan and a time frame of when they're supposed to fix this problem. Okay, so and we want that plan out right now, and we're waiting for that because we're not sure if they have the funding right now to buy that equipment. Plus, once they have the equipment, like I said a while ago, it would take a year before we can get rid of that smell if it does work.
Right. Well, Mayor Arnold Vautour, I hope you get a solution soon. Good luck, and thank you for speaking with me today.